Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video on a side-by-side I picked up pretty cheap. I wish I'd have done this while I had these on the ground, but it's on this Rhino. It's a 700 fuel injected. Um, really don't have a lot of money in this thing. I think I had like $400 or $500 in it. I figured the rims was probably worth close to that. But I got the seat off, and I got to hop up here, so this thing's going to get kind of fuzzy for a second. If you, I want to say this before I show you what I want to show you. Just because you have a side by side and you think you know how to do something, sometimes just don't, because this is what the issue is with this Rhino, and it's camouflage one. I don't know what year it is, but this is a story. The guy said my dad owned it, and he was 70 years old, and he hunted around on the farm with this thing, and I kind of believed it because the mirrors are always, old people put mirrors all over stuff. You know, they're old, they don't want to turn around and look behind them. But the voltage regulator went out of this machine. And if you can hold your laughter, this was their fix. They put a GM one-wire alternator on it and welded it here. And they said, oh, it worked fine. It just blowed a fuse. We can't find the fuse. We don't want this machine. So I went over the machine, and this seats, this seats was great. No rips, nothing, nice rims, all the boots on everything. Axles, nice. Let's see if I can get in here and show you. But the boots all seemed fine. There was not a lot of scratches on anything. Up here on the front, usually when kids, have them, these are tore off and they're all wore out. There's no real damage to anything. All the way around. I mean, the bike, the frame, all the paint on it. But what this did, when the voltage regulator went out and they hooked this up to the battery, it burnt the CDI box up, and it had a programmable CDI box. So if anybody out there has those two items to fix this thing, or some old stuff laying around their garage, shoot me a message. I'll buy it off of you if it's not, you don't want no crazy price for it. If somebody upgraded to some newer stuff, programmable stuff, and has some stock stuff, holler at me. I might buy it off of you. Shoot me a message. I'll shoot you my email or whatever. We'll work something out. And this right here, it lights up and has an E on it. So I was thinking about sanding this plastic down and maybe painting it. Does anybody have any recommendations how to do away with this nasty faded camouflage? Because it's, like I said, it's bad. And the the windshield is just plexiglass. They didn't even buy the regular windshield. They bought a Harbor Freight winch for it, which that's what was right here, some kind of remote for that. But like everything here is, I mean, even like this 12-volt plug usually gets ripped off, and your floor. Oh, sorry about that. Your floor gets all worn. The pedals don't look worn. Everything's intact other than that. So if you're a big Yamaha guy, shoot me a message. I mean, they welded that right there. Should I cut that back off and grind it off? What would be the proper way to fix this back into a usable machine? Because I want this machine to charge whenever it needs to charge, not like a golf cart when you're going down the road. But I don't know. I want to try to get a picture of this alternator That's your alternator that they had put on there, and that really cracked me up to start with. But because you can do something don't mean that you should do it, because I do believe that right there overcharged the system and destroyed the CDI box. So I'm down a voltage regulator and at least a CDI box. Everything else on this machine seems to be good. It's got good compression. We did a compression test on it. I don't know how many miles is on it. I don't think a lot, from a lot of the things that you look on here. I did see a video where you could take this apart and solder like a diode in there to get it to working. I don't know. I kind of like to do that to see just what the mileage is. But there's not, there's not no wear really on the steering wheel. And like I said, the passenger side seat looks just like this. And I know you can't tell mileage from the seat, but usually when you got a lot of wear, you got busts in the seat and all that stuff. But any of you Yamaha guys out there that really know what they're doing, chime in here, shoot me a message if you got either one of those two parts, and thanks for watching.